Well, howdy folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mark here with It's All About Racing. I thank you for tuning in. I want to thank all of you, particularly those of you who have attended the races or have watched my paddock reviews as I have done over the past year or so, as this year has marked a highlight for this channel. We have now reached 1,000 subscribers, actually a little bit above, and I thank every single one of you. Can't even tell you how many views. I have to look at my dashboard, but it's quite remarkable. This channel is not even 11 months old, and already we're at 1,000 subscribers. I thank you all. Now, this particular video, we're going to take a look at a 2023 TSM 143 scale model of a Porsche 911 GT3 R that you all know very, very well, that of Rexy. Now guys, this is a resin model. It comes mounted on what TSM call these white bases showcase bases, and I think that's exactly what they look like. Has a resin cover, and it's got a open-sided box. Now IMSA has almost exclusive marketing rights for all the cars that compete in the series, and TSM, as I understand it, almost exclusively has that contract for this year. So let me tell you a little bit about AO Racing. AO Racing stands for Auto Oaks Racing, and it competes in the GT class of the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship. Now this year, this car has gone pro with a different lineup. But in 2023, when this car was initially debuted, it was a Pro-Am entry. Now PJ Hyatt, a GitHub co-founder, and race car driver Gunner Jeanette met through vintage racing, became friends, and decided back in 2022 to form Auto Oaks Racing. The team's debut, as this model shows you, was at the 2023 12 Hours of Sebring with Porsche 911 GT3 R in the Tyrannosaurus Rex Rexy livery. Now this livery was designed by TJ Harley and inspired by PJ Hyatt's children, and has become one of the most recognizable liveries in the entire paddock. Now this number 80 car would feature the drivers of PJ Hyatt from the United States, an FIA bronze driver, Gunner Jeanette, also American, FIA silver, and Sebastion Priaulx from the UK, FIA gold driver. Now in 2024, this car would go pro, as it did this year at Sebring. And Sebastion Priaulx was one of those drivers that remained on the team. They would also pick up Michael Christensen, a Dane, and Lauren Heinrich from Germany. And then PJ Hyatt would move over, and he would have an LMP2 entry called Spike the Dragon. It's purple. You guys may have seen it. Now this model is quite spectacular, and as you can see, looking at the steering wheel there and through the, you can see the the seat and the nets. Really nice detailing, as you would expect from TSM. Beautiful in this green livery. Really does look like a dinosaur. Now, as I'm sure you probably know from my previous videos, and for those of you that are familiar with the IMSA WeatherTech series, you know that a Pro-Am entry has to have a green number panel. It has to have green mirrors, green end caps on the rear wing, and green end caps on the windshield banner. And this all fits perfectly with this car as it is green. It doesn't detract from it at all. You can see the feet of the dinosaur right here. You can see the hands there coming from the door latch. Now, the front of the car features the teeth that you see there, and you've got Rexy's eyes just above it in between the Porsche logo. The headlights are nicely done with the bronze lens caps, as is required by the IMSA WeatherTech series for GT3 cars. You can see the fuel input over there, and of course you've got the radiator nicely done under the hood, as you have with all Porsche cars. Again, a close look at interior details from the front. Very, very nicely done. Guys, they did a really good job with this. Very, very sharp. There's a cool look at the car from the passenger side. And there's a look at it from the rear. I just love those massive rear wings they have on these cars. Just absolutely awesome looking. And guys, there's a look at Rexy from the top. Kind of like an aerial view. Well, guys, the hero card that you see in the background, this is from last year. This is from 2023, and this was with the lineup at that time. You see PJ Hyatt there, In the middle is Sebastion Priaulx and Gunner Jeanette on the right. This year, that lineup has changed, as this is a pro entry in the GT3 Pro class. And the signatures that you saw that I had on the inside of the box, and I'll show it to you right here, that's actually the pro lineup from this year. And my plan is to hold on to this, and next year when I buy this car, in its GT3 Pro form, I'll slip this back in the box. And if you're ever looking for signatures and you don't want to have them sign your car, your box, or your jewel cover, just have them sign this thing. They're in the side of all Spark models, all TSM models, and it's a great way of getting signatures without, in my opinion, ruining your car. Anyway, guys, welcome back. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the channel where it's all about racing.